Republicans and future Republicans, welcome back to another video. I don't think anyone expected this to happen, but it turns out the Democratic Party is, according to my incredibly accurate metric, 150% cooked. We are living through history where more Democrats are causing people to hate Democrats than Republicans are causing people to hate Democrats. So today, we are going to look at all the insane downfalls that happened in the last, according to my watch, 24 hours. The last 24 hours have been absolutely insane. In case you're unaware, this is definitely going to be included in the critically acclaimed How Effed Are the Democrats franchise. Truly a glorious moment for all of us here today. How does your percentage meter work? Well, you'll see I'm going to prove my percentage meter. I don't think any of you are ready for the downfalls you are about to witness. So, Trump, a couple days ago, he mentioned that he wanted to undo all of Joe Biden's pardons because, you know, Joe Biden was brain dead. All right, he was a f***ing zombie, literal zombie. All right, but so after that happened, she started getting hit with insane fake news articles. Again, the that you are about to see in today's video are downfalls that happened in the last 24 hours. Okay, I have collected all of the greatest downfalls of the last day because yesterday was a special day. There were special downfalls. Democrats supporting the largest Democratic TikTok influencer, always farting and arguing about the rights of women, got caught in this massive sex scandal. Truly a glorious day to be me specifically. So the Daily Beast releases an article. New revelations reveal how Trump reportedly offered a female congresswoman his bed as long as she kept it a secret from his wife. Damn, that's pretty If Trump actually did that, that is fricked up. I hate this. That's horrible. Anyway, community note, the woman in question was Representative Anna Paulina Luna, who has responded publicly to the allegation. Okay? She claims nothing inappropriate occurred. She was not asked for comment. And the situation was presented out of context. Do you want to know what the context was? The context was she is pregnant and needed to lie down, and Trump said to her, well, if you want, you could go to my bed to lie down in my bed if you need to lie down. They framed this as Trump trying to get a female congresswoman in his bed. Bro, you don't hate these people enough. You don't hate them enough. And honestly, I don't see enough people actually reporting on the little downfalls. So today, we are reporting on a lot of little downfalls. All right, everyone wants to make a video when there's like a massive downfall. We're doing all the shit. We are doing incredible journalism on today's channel. So I wanted to look into a certain man known by many as Tampon Tom. So Tim Walz is supporting domestic terrorists, apparently. As you know, Tim Walz is the guy who brutally lost his debate with DJ Vance, the Vice President of the United States, and he said some pretty unhinged shit.
Saying on my phone, I don't know, some of you know this on the iPhone, they've got that little stock app. I added Tesla to it to give me a little boost during the day.
So he's talking about how he's getting boosts when he sees Tesla stock dropping, which is directly caused by domestic terrorism. Yeah, people are burning down Tesla stations. Hello, Democrats, what is going on? How are you condoning actual domestic terrorism?
225 and dropping. So, and
I love how they got this guy's doing stand-up comedy. He's so cooked. He's so cooked. He's gonna try to run for president in 2028. Dude, whenever I see the candidates for the 2028 Democrats, I'm like, oh, God, oh, Lord. You got Tim Walz and Vagina Harris, and who else do you got, bro? What is even going on? Who are the contenders for this?
And if you own one, we're not blaming you. You can take dental floss and pull the Tesla thing off, you know, and take out, just telling you. Saying on my...
This is basically sort of condoning the domestic terrorism against Teslas. I don't think people are aware. They are burning Teslas. They are throwing Molotov cocktails into Tesla dealerships. They are spray painting swastikas on Teslas. It is vandalism, and it is somehow supported by the Democratic Party. And now they're also doxing Tesla owners. As a Tesla owner, I am shaking in my boots. That was a lie. I am very confident and content about exactly the situation that is happening. I do like those YouTube glitter bomb pranks Bro, if someone tries to fuck with my Tesla, I will know exactly who it is, and I will make so much content off of their demise. I just want the world to know that. I'm not hiding my Tesla anywhere. I'm just saying I will make content off of your downfall. It's a glorious day. Anyway, so this here is Tim Walz's daughter, who just released a pretty insane video literally yesterday. So Tim Walz, as we know, this guy, he's kind of nodding his head to the stochastic terrorism that is happening in the country, and his daughter also had some insane things to say.
This moral high ground that certain people have, and this like talk about protecting the children and keeping tampons out of boys' bathrooms, which tells me they didn't even read the bill, but that's a whole nother thing.
That want to keep tampons out of boys' bathrooms. How far must they virtue signal?
Also,
how on earth do you take the stance in America of being against the people protecting children? For the love of God, Democrats, why must you feed me so much content? I can't keep up with your downfalls.
if you have a wife or like a daughter above the age of like 12, 13, ages vary, you share a bathroom, you probably also have tampons in your bathroom.
What does that even mean? Because we have one bathroom. That's, you know, for all genders in my house, not in public. What is this argument?
The fact that they scare you and you're so obsessed with it is fucking weird.
Yeah, no one's scared of tampons. People don't want little girls getting raped by people that say that they are of that gender. All right?
But
yeah, but she doesn't care because somehow the Democratic Party no longer really cares about the children somehow. It's just to own Trump, which is crazy. So I brought together a little compilation. This is all shit that happened literally yesterday. All right? I want to be clear. This is Jimmy Kimmel, history's most industry plant of all time. Bro has zero personality on a good day. Now, the exciting thing is, he also seems to support the stochastic terrorism against Tesla dealerships and shit. Like, these are the people that would literally put on camera, like the Black Lives Matter protests that ended up getting violent and rioting and burning shit, and they'd be like, mostly peaceful protests. We should give them more money.
Down other than the stock market for a change. Our co-president, Elon Musk, sent a SpaceX vehicle to bring the astronauts back, and when they landed, he fired them immediately upon landing.
Imagine being such a stuck-up bitch that Elon Musk saving 2 astronauts that Joe Biden forgot in space and trying to frame that into a way that Elon is the bad guy. Imagine being that person. There were two astronauts stuck in space for 9 months. 9 months. They were supposed to be there for 3 days. They were stuck there for 9 months. Elon personally got his company to get them back, save their lives, and somehow this is not something that you can stand for. I don't understand what happened to the Democratic Party. I literally don't. It's insane. They genuinely cannot say, wow, this thing was a good thing that happened. But again, these are the people that can't clap for 13-year-old kids with brain cancer, so I don't know if I'm surprised. They're becoming more and more inhuman by the day. And to be honest, I am here for all the downfalls, all 7 swing states, even some non-swing states in 2028. It's gonna be crazy.
Tesla stock is way down, almost disastrously so. People
yeah! Guys, look at this room. We found a lot of them. A lot of them showed up. Mass wild Pokemon have appeared. Liptards everywhere, popping out of holes in the ground. A lot of these people are clapping and they're all really happy that the stock fell, but they don't realize that their own 401k is all Tesla stock because Tesla was on the S&P 500. They don't realize that every single person in this room is losing money by Tesla losing money. Elon Musk is always gonna be a billionaire. Okay? He's worth $400 billion. He's the richest man in history. He's always gonna be a billionaire. These people are clapping, but they all lost a couple $1,000s from their 401k. Like, literally, it's insane.
vandalizing Tesla vehicles, new Tesla vehicles. Please don't vandalize. Don't ever vandalize Tesla vehicles. And so...
well, how do you interpret that?
Elon Musk has been...
How do you interpret that? I'm gonna show it to you one more time. How do you interpret that?
New Tesla vehicles, please don't vandalize. Don't ever vandalize Tesla vehicles. And so,
How do you understand that? What do you interpret from that? Do you think that is a subtle nod to vandalize Tesla vehicles? Do you think he is subtly telling them to do that without saying any language so that he can't get sued for it? How do you interpret that? Do you interpret this as a silent endorsement of terrorism? Bro's pulling a whole ass Hassan Piker on that shit.
Elon Musk has been making the rounds in the right-wing media to try to appear to be a human being. Yesterday, he was guest of honor on the Ted Cruz podcast, where Sweaty Teddy, Ted Cruz seems, everything he knows about technology seems to come from movies he's seen. Ted asked Elon a question about the dangers of AI.
Is Skynet real? Like you get the apocalyptic visions of AI. How real is the prospect of killer robots annihilating humanity?
I feel like it's a funny question for an interview.
20% likely. Maybe 10%.
On what time frame?
5 to 10 years.
He's going to try to get that
I mean, let's be honest. I don't think it's happening, but it's still a fine question.
down to 3, but off topic, but Ted looks great, doesn't he? I mean, he looks like he got killed by a robot 5 to 10 years ago. I just want you to, what you just saw was a sitting United States senator asking the actual Terminator about the movie Terminator, which he says is about to come true. We also got an update on that war in Ukraine Trump promised he would end in 24 hours.
This is unbelievable. Like, I wanted to show you this entire clip because I want to make it clear what is actually happening. This is mainstream television. Not only is it not even remotely funny, all he was doing was sitting there and being like, ha! Trump retard, Elon lizard person, Ted Cruz fat. Bro, that's literally what his commentary is. But he shit on Elon saving astronauts that Biden left there. He shit on Trump actually trying to cause a ceasefire in Ukraine, which Biden did not do. Would have never started if Trump was president. He silently endorsed, in my opinion, the stochastic terrorism against Tesla vehicles owned by just random people that probably bought them to save the environment. Like, he doesn't realize that most people that own Teslas are Democrats. They are Democrats that bought them to protect the environment. These people are literally cutting their own noses off to spite their face. And then he makes fun of them for asking like a generic AI question that everyone asks like the other generic AI people. Like, it is insane that this is a villain. Like, somehow he has a spot on primetime television. My God, that is crazy. Anyway, because that's not enough, here's The Daily Show. Don't worry, we're not going to be showing you the entire thing, but this is essentially suggesting Elon Musk deserves to have Teslas vandalized.
Say what you want about Elon, but he certainly has his fans.
I love Tesla.
Good one.
I'm not saying Donald Trump is racist, but that man does love a hard R.
What?
But if you step outside of the White House, you'll find a backlash brewing against the founder of Tesla.
Lawmakers across the country facing anger and outrage.
Why is he smiling? They're like actually blowing shit up. No, this is The Daily Show. This isn't SNL.
From their constituents at town hall meetings, and the primary source of the blowback is Elon Musk.
What are you doing to stop the activities of unelected and unconfirmed Elon Musk?
Elon Musk does have a security clearance.
And they're just screaming, bro, actual public meltdowns.
To find out what Elon Musk is doing and how we can stop him.
You see, the crazy thing is, imagine if on the news all the time, on every channel, they're just gonna sit there and talk about, we all have to come together to stop Elon Musk. Everything is falling apart. We must come together to destroy him. No shit, people are gonna get violent. They think they're fighting for their humanity because of this insane level of fear-mongering on the telly.
Elon Musk
Elon Musk has conflicts of interest out the wazoo.
I support Elon Musk and the Department of Government Efficiency.
Bro. No!
Oh, tough crowd. You know you're in trouble when you even pissed off the kid with the cherry 8-ball sweater. It's like
peak comedy. Peak comedy.
The chillest sweater there is.
Yeah, I don't think anything anyone says can make someone in a cherry 8-ball sweater happy.
These crowds have been so angry towards these congressmen, some of them have decided to stop holding town halls altogether, which feels a little thin-skinned, considering this is basically the same kind of vitriol an Applebee's bartender gets when the white wine's not filled to the brim.
Okay.
Again, Kyle, I'm sorry I flew off the handle. Papa needs his Pinot Gris.
Yeah. Remember when The Daily Show used to be comedic? Anyway, this is just going to be an entire video, essentially, laughing at the people that are vandalizing Teslas.
Obviously, Elon has a lot of kids, so he's got a lot of, but...
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be so overt.
Yeah. Why is he laughing at someone spray painting Nazi scum on a car dealership? I don't know, personally, because that's vandalism, and I think it shouldn't be supported at all. In fact, whoever does this should end up in jail. Crazy joke.
The point is, there's a ton of rage directed at Elon right now, which is why last night he went on Sean Hannity and made the case for his victimhood.
Bullets are being fired, charging stations are put ablaze, Teslas are being put ablaze. What have you done that warrants this? Because I see nothing that you have done except help our country.
Yeah, I mean, it's really come as quite a shock to me that there's this level of really hatred and violence from the left.
True. They're the peaceful ones. The left have always been so peaceful, not like the Nazis on the right.
Tesla is a peaceful company. We've never done anything harmful. I've never done anything harmful. I've only done productive things.
Well, I shouldn't have to explain this to Elon, but it's not about the Teslas. Teslas are...
And again, he silently endorses the vandalism. How insane is this? How wild is this? This is an entire show silently endorsing vandalism against an American company. Like, obviously, they play like the laugh track in the background because they don't want to put on the Found a Retard theme song. But like, for real, it is absolutely mind-boggling that what is actually going on. You have people bombing Teslas. You have one guy that lit himself on fire while firebombing a Tesla. That dude, everyone found a retard that day. But you have people spray painting Teslas. You have people throwing bricks into windows of stores. Like, hello? This is not normal. This is not a normal civilized society, and these are not normal people. They're petards.
They're actually pretty cool as a car. It's got that all glass thing going on, kind of like a Pope-mobile that f***s. It's got door handles that are hard to find, which is what everybody wants in a door handle. Everything in the car is electronic, so if it malfunctions, you just drown in it, you know? It's like a free coffin. It's
great. Hell yeah, dude.
Cool. It's cool.
Remember when people used to want electric cars to protect the environment, and then they just started firebombing their own cars because they want the lithium batteries to pollute the oceans? I could show you this entire video, but you get the idea. Essentially, this is an entire 6-minute video condoning stochastic terrorism. And there's no other way to put it. That is what happened to the party on the left right now. That is what happened to the Democrats. This is what they do. And if you look at how the news reports this shit, it is insane.
I mean, is it okay for an American company to just be hated, for people to want it to not do well?
Absolutely not. I think that you have every right in the world to boycott any company you want. If you are a libtard and you don't want to support Tesla, I fully condone you not supporting Tesla.
I think, go back to point one. When you set a car on fire, you should go to jail.
Incredibly based. This is the most obvious thing in the world. Thank you, Mr. Shark Tank. Oh my God. What are we even talking about? Yes, If you commit crimes, you should be punished for those crimes based on the crimes. That is why we have laws. Like, you have all the Democrats sitting together saying Trump is deporting terrorist rapists, but a random judge with a vested interest said he can't do that, so Trump is breaking the law, even when Trump didn't break the law. But the people lighting Teslas on fire? Nah, they just don't like Elon.
You're a criminal.
Any car,
I don't think we have
actually.
to talk
Yeah,
about it
not
in
just
any other
Tesla.
context. And all those cars have cameras in them, and those dealerships have cameras.
True. Cook them.
You're beyond being stupid when you do that. You're going to go to jail, and you now have a government that just got their mandate. They can't wait to find idiots that do this. You're going to spend 5 to 20 years in prison. If they get them on terrorism, which I think is a stretch, they will have no parole, no shortened sentence.
To Guantanamo Bay. It's going to be crazy. The content is going to be huge.
They'll rot in hell in prison for 20 years. And frankly, as far as I'm concerned, that's okay.
Yeah!
Breaking...
Get them off the streets! Trump must claim leftists coordinating Tesla vandalism. I think I just proved to you that they are. I do think, personally, that there is, like, some secret cabal behind the scenes. People that are actually funding these protests. However, based on the clips I showed you of Tim Walz, the guy that ran for vice president, of Jimmy Kimmel, the biggest late night show host on the planet, because the American people have largely lobotomized appreciation for comedy, and The Daily Show, they are all silently endorsing the vandalism of Teslas. And I think every single one of these people should get cooked.
And shooting a car, setting on fire, nothing to do with the politics, nothing to do with Tesla. You are a criminal, and you should go
What about the broader
to jail.
question about the protest factor? I mean, you heard
What
Tim Walz.
What? What did she just say? Guys, we found another one. Here she is in the wilds of CNN on Route 102. I cannot believe what I just heard. Can you believe what you just heard? The protest factor? They're blowing up shit in public. What are you talking about? Oh my God. Yeah, sounds, dude, yeah, she doesn't want to get cooked for her past history in Black Lives Matter protests. Literally CNN, fiery but mostly peaceful terror attack against Tesla. What are we talking about? Oh my God. What is even happening? How do you have CNN with a headline like this? Fiery but mostly peaceful terror attack against Tesla? Oh my God. And all these people literally cried for the last 5 years about January 6th. Literally unbelievable levels of clowns. Holy crap. And I wonder who's funding them. All the different US representatives, filmmakers, they all come together for this Tesla takedown, and they know what's happening with Teslas. They literally know what's happening with Teslas. Right, you got journalists, you got authors, you got filmmakers, you got congresswomen. They all come together for the same movement, Tesla takedown. They see what's happening to Teslas in public, and not a single Democrat could call this shit bad. What is even going on? In case you wanted other fun news, the Boston Tesla takedown organizer identified as Paula Oakes, a Democrat music teacher at public schools. These are the people teaching your children, the activists that are attacking Teslas. Like, what is even happening? Anywho, it is now a worldwide terrorist organization. This is a Tesla dealership in Montreal, Canada.
Hey everybody, I'm currently at Tesla dealership in Montreal, and as you can see behind me, this is what happened this morning. There is two activists who came here to throw paint, pink paint at the Tesla dealership. This is the first attack against Tesla here in Canada.
Yeah, Canada's cooked. They just keep taking L's. It's not even their fault this time.
So I will have my full report coming soon. Stay tuned.
Yeah, insane. Literally insane that this shit happens. It's a beautiful accent and a beautiful voice, and I'm sure you said something amazing, but I didn't understand a word of it. Anyway, moving on. The Trump administration decided to deport certain terrorists that are not American citizens. Let me remind you, non-American citizen terrorists from the country. instead of actually protesting the Tesla terrorists, the Democrats decided to protest Trump deporting supporters of terrorists. All right, I'm just trying to put this into perspective. I feel like this is important. So there are people actively vandalizing shit, and the Democrats are saying nothing. But when Trump goes after someone that is supporting actual terrorists, then the Democrats start complaining. So let's take a look at this video, and let's see who the Democrats are defending these days.
Fighting the Zionists. Yeah. Omar, are you gonna go kill Jews? We're not gonna kill Zionists.
All right, so this guy says he's gonna kill Zionists. For those of you that don't understand what Zionists are any person that thinks the country of Israel has the right to exist. It is a very low bar, but he's gonna kill those people. You don't have to be Jewish, obviously. You can be whatever nationality you want. If you think the country of Israel has the right to exist, this guy wants to kill you.
You're gonna kill Zionists? Zionists. How many Zionists do you want to kill?
As many as I can.
You want to kill as many Zionists as you can?
Yeah, Zionist. I'm a Zionist.
That's interesting. How old are you that you want to kill Zionists?
Huh?
So you want to kill me?
You're a Zionist?
I'm a Zionist. So you want to kill me?
Let's go to Palestine and we'll celebrate.
You want to kill me right here?
Left to Palestine.
So you want to kill me because I'm a Zionist? Do you want to? What is a Zionist?
You're literally the
no.
definition.
Give me the definition of a Zionist.
Yeah.
You're the definition. Well, you're the definition of Zionism.
So what's the definition of Zionism? You want to kill us? Just tell me what's the definition. Why do you want to kill Zionists?
Wow.
Because all they care about is killing all the Arabs.
Oh, this is a good one.
All the Arabs.
All right, so he says that Zionists only care about killing all the Arabs. This is gonna hit him, slap him in the face in a second. Get ready.
Arabs?
Yeah.
I'm Arab. I'm from Yemen and Egypt.
Oh! All Zionists want to do is kill all the Arabs. The dude's like, bro, I am an Arab. Ah! Guys, we found another one. Tard detected. We found one, guys. Anyway, so you have people that are not American citizens sitting out there supporting terrorist organizations, murdering innocent people, actively calling for the deaths of innocent people. That is what they're doing, all right? Oh my God. By the way, there are more Arab Israelis who want to kill Hamas than Jewish Israelis. Maybe that's not the right number, but like, people don't understand this shit. Like, this guy is supporting terrorists. When Trump wants to deport a non-American citizen that is supporting terrorists, that just actively says they want to kill people for an ideology that they don't agree with, the Democrats get up in arms to start shitting on Trump. How dare Trump violate the Constitution by deporting the gay black samurai Yasuke who supported an evil regime? But when you have active terrorist attacks against Teslas, silence. Literally silence. How insane is this? Like, what are we talking about? Anyway, to move on to more Democrat downfalls, because I think it's important to keep going here. We got to cover all the Democrat downfalls of the last 24 hours. I'm not even kidding you. This is 24 hours of Democrat downfalls. Holy shit. This is Harry Sisson. He's a pussy and a bitch. That is all you need to know. He is a guy that was popular on TikTok for saying generic left-wing talking points, white knighting, and respecting women to an insane degree. I miss President Biden and their VP Harris, and I think a lot of Americans feel the same. Yeah, probably. Anyway, no one misses Biden. Even the people that don't like Trump, no one misses Biden. Anyway, so this is him. In my opinion, he's probably an industry plant. He literally managed to end up everywhere. Like, oh wait, I was supposed to show you that earlier. I totally forgot. This is just random people harassing people on the street for having Teslas. Whatever. Anyway, so this is him meeting President Biden because, of course, that's the only way these people get popular, because no one actually wants to ever hear these pieces of shit speak. So Whammon Respector 6000 has something to say.
Mr. President, good to see you. Good to be in your cool office, man.
It's a neat office, isn't it? What's your hometown?
I live in New York City, but I grew up in Dublin, Ireland.
Holy Jesus, I knew there was something really good about
That's
you.
right. Look at the Irish. Come on now. Look at the Irish.
Anyway.
Best president in modern American history.
So he says that Biden is the best president in modern American history. You're kind to say that. Even he doesn't believe that shit. He's like, bro, did you see what happened in Ukraine? Nah, dude. Anyway, best president in modern American history, according to Harry Sisson, political activist extraordinaire. Now, he's known for making tweets like, I miss Joe Biden a lot. Incredibly wholesome stuff. Biden didn't sniff him because he's too old. The funny thing is, he's still going on this whole tirade about how Biden's a hero. Biden's economy was artificially propped up by fake money and fake data, buckle up. And then Harry Sisson is like, "Erg! MAGA's already trying to blame Biden for Trump's mishandling of the economy." Doesn't he realize that literally the economy is in a better spot right now? Like, the price of eggs are down, the price of gas is down. Harry Sisson, I have to say with my whole heart, we found another one, guys. We found another one. Let's go, guys. We found another one. What a glorious day to find tards. Anyway, moving on, because I wanted to get to the juicy stuff. Harry Sisson convinced 11 different women he had no roster and respected them for more than their bodies, while persuading them to send explicit photos of themselves through Snapchat, including one from a domestic abuse survivor. Holy shit, respecter of women, Harry Sisson going crazy. When the women discovered each other one by one, they called him insane. They attempted to coerce one of them into telling the public the photos were fake. Yeah, he tried to convince them to tell the public that it was fake. Obviously, that didn't happen. We could keep going. There have been multiple TikToks made by women talking about how they felt abused by Harry Sisson, managing to sneak nudes out of them, and not actually giving a shit. Like, dude, you don't understand. Look at this shit. Bro. And dude, he's so cringe, too. He's so cringe. Oh! Who sends this on Snapchat? Oh my god. Listen, one thing I have to say about Harry Sisson. I guess he's not gay. It's a dub. Anyway, Harry Sisson is a disgusting loser. Then again, he thinks Hunter Biden, who abuses women, is cool. That says a lot about Sisson. I'd F you raw after wine tasting, but that's just me. Literally Avengers Assemble of retards. It's unbelievable. What a glorious day. Harry Sisson being called gay so many times he starts harassing women. Truly the greatest day of our ages. What a glorious day. Is this all alleged? No. This is something that happened. He got nudes out of many people, like 11 people at the same time or whatever. We got more people. This is another Harry Sisson person dropping a 9-minute exposed video about how, like, with receipts and shit, whatever. I don't care enough. Personally, I'm just here for the downfalls. I don't actually give a shit about his sex life or whatever. My favorite part, personally, is his response. Harry Sisson crashing out in text messages. Merg, you're making insane accusations right now. Like, what you're saying is insane. You've heard this conspiracy in your head, and you won't even discuss it. This is truly insane. No, not Harry Sisson crashing out. I thought he respected women. Anyway, moving on. I just wanted to talk about little Harry Sisson downfall. Of course, here are the astronauts that Elon Musk saved. That, of course, obviously, no one is giving him any credit for because, you know, Trump bad, Orange Man bad, Doge evil. By the way, I swear to God, any of these Democrats that are firebombing Teslas, they have no idea why Elon is evil. They just think he's evil because some tard on the fucking internet told him he was evil. All right? These people were stuck in space for 9 months under Biden's incompetence. Literally under Biden's incompetence, these people were stuck in space. Not a single good word to be said for Elon. It's insane. It is actually insane. Also, other things that the media isn't covering. So, as we all know, the media cares a lot about Medicare, right? Everyone comes after Trump. Trump is cutting Doge, right? What's Doge doing? They're cutting a lot of the Social Security that is going to dead people, right? Dead people are collecting Social Security. That is why a lot of people hate Elon. However, the media is not covering the story that Kathy Hochul is about to strip over 100,000 elderly and disabled New Yorkers from their Medicaid-funded home health care. Surprise! It is a Democrat governor doing this, and no one is talking about it. All the people that care about Medicaid and Medicare and healthcare that are going after Elon Musk for stopping Medicare going to dead people, but they're not talking about the fact that this is being done to 100,000 elderly people in New York. It's all optics. It's all virtue signaling. None of this shit is real. All right? None of these people actually care about literally anything at all. I want to make this clear. They don't care. They so don't care. The only reason why they're upset that funding is being cut to dead people is because those dead people voted for Biden, god damn it. They may be corpses, but they still voted in 2020. Okay, all right, enough of that. Enough of that. No one wants to hear my opinion on any of that shit. Anywho, other fun news that's happening that no one decides to talk about is the fact that Trump is actually winning with the things that he promised on.
So similar efforts are underway on the Arizona border, particularly in Nogales. That's in that Tucson sector. Nogales is a infamous spot for drug smuggling and also migrant smuggling as well. Just recently, our colleague Ali Bradley was on the ground with DHA Secretary Cruz, and they're also already sealing off key open gaps along that area. They were seeing some of that progress being made. Officials say that those reinforcements are already making an impact on the ground there in Arizona. And the numbers do prove that. That same sector, the Tucson sector, recorded close to 4,000 migrant encounters back in February of last year. Now, February of this year, you can already see those numbers drop to just 413.
That's right, guys. There was a 90% decrease in illegal border crossings in Arizona alone. Okay? He is literally keeping his promises. And for some reason, this isn't like talked about. It's insane. It is insane. In other news, because there are still people that are trying to be all cool about Trump, calling Trump a fascist and shit because he says that, you know, biological men shouldn't be competing in women's sports. Which again, they keep losing on the 90-10 issues. Let's see how things are going here. All right, so this is a biological male athlete. And these are biological female athletes. Wow.
Come on, Kelly!
Truly incredibly close. Incredibly close. They literally were neck at neck for that one. Much to the surprise of anyone, this biological male student set a season record after winning the girls' 400-meter race. Guys, again, and once again, the Democrats find a way to support the 10% on a 90-10 issue. Because no one thinks this is normal. No one thinks this is normal, but they have to virtue signal so hard. So hard. Oh my God. Literally insane people. Tom Homan's been going crazy in regards to AOC calling him out. AOC is probably the top respected Democrat right now for some reason. So Tom Homan absolutely annihilates her on television like once a day. Honestly, it's very nice. So today was the daily Tom Homan destroying AOC.
AOC, your buddy, recently had a few choice words to say about you, Tom. Watch.
Every time you see Tom Homan on Fox News, every time you see these law enforcement officials doing flashy television interviews, understand that they are taking attention and focus and real dollars and real resources away from actual drug enforcement, trafficking enforcement.
She makes believe she cares about drug enforcement and trafficking enforcement when she is giving lessons to illegal immigrants on how to hide from ICE. What is happening? How do you virtue signal so hard? And how do people not call these people out on their hypocrisy? I am telling you, a leftist group only watches left-wing media, and the right-wing group only watches right-wing media. That's why you have me, a chaotic goofball. I watch all of it, and I shit on anyone that deserves it, and right now the Democrats absolutely deserve it. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't know what they're doing.
Actually going after and actually trying to investigate.
He's deported cartels and terrorists and Venezuelan gang members who she tried to stop him from deporting. And she's here like, he's really wasting American resources by going on the news? What are you talking about? Oh my God. Humbly cork yourself, bitch.
Really harmful activity that is happening.
What?
Tom, your response to her.
Anyway, so, today, welcome back to our daily segment of Tom Homan Destroys AOC. That's what we do here on the channel. A daily episode of this.
Look, I take pleasure in the fact I can live in her mind rent-free every day.
God damn.
That means I'm over the target. That means I'm making a difference. Bottom line is, she needs to look at the data. ICE is out. We've already arrested more criminal illegal aliens in 6 weeks than the Biden administration did in a year. The border is sealed, 96% decline in illegal immigration. And when 96% less people are coming across that border, how many children aren't dying? How many women aren't being sex trafficked? How many non-suspected terrorists aren't getting in the country? How many pounds of fentanyl isn't getting in to kill Americans? This administration has done more for the safety and security of New York than she's ever done or ever will do.
God damn!
So we're going to keep doing what we do. I'm not running a popularity contest. If she don't like me, I'll wear that as a badge of honor. That means I'm doing the right thing.
Based! He's just so based!
Tom.
Oh my God, and that is why Tom Homan, one of the 20 legendary Primarchs of the Republicum of Man, shout out to him. Holy crap. Literally one of the Primarchs of the Republicum. I am shocked and appalled that we literally get daily Tom Homan swatting AOC out of the air. That is why we call him Tom the Wall Homan on this channel, god damn it. It is incredible that there is daily takedowns of that bitch. Like, this is my favorite beef of all time. It's like everyone's out here, oh man, I like this specific beef. I like that beef. I like when two celebrities are beefing. Bro, Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. Kendrick Lamar versus Drake has nothing on Tom Homan versus AOC. This is amazing. God. Tom of the Republicum. Yeah, my goat. Anyway, so Tim Walz, known for tampons, among other things, had this to say about the Republicans.
But I think this notion of toxicity in masculinity.
This is the governor of California talking about the toxicity of masculinity. We've seen California. All right, there are more fucking genders than fire hydrants in that goddamn state. Let's keep going.
Masculinity needs to be separated, and I think it's been conflated. And I think we're going to have to work on that a little bit. And I think there is a crisis.
I think some of us scare them. I think I scare them a little bit why they spend so much time on this.
Tim Walz thinks he scares males because of how masculine he is. This guy he ran for the vice presidency, and he was considered a male DEI hire. The first ever white male DEI hire. Holy shit, dude.
No, I'm serious, because I can fix a truck. They know I'm not bullshitting.
I can fix a truck. They're scared of my masculinity. My masculinity is just too masculine for all of them. I'm so masculine, I take orders from women. Yeah!
On this. Yeah. I'm not putting this in people's grill. I don't know if my identity is not hunting. My identity is not football coaching. My identity is not, a beard and a truck.
Dude, my favorite thing about Tim Walz is he always sounds like he's just like a classic liptard tampon Tim over there. He sounds like someone cosplaying a man. I don't know. It's the vibe I get every time I talk about him. Every time I see him speak, he seems like he's cosplaying manliness. I'm so manly, I change truck tires and I go fishing. Bro, what is happening? He's a DEI man, for real, for real. This is like when the male characters in fanfics are written by women. Like, that's literally what I feel like every time I hear him speaking. Yeah, I know how to fix trucks and fish. And my masculinity scares people, even though I don't have a beard. What is even going on? Oh my God. Holy crap, bro. Tim Walz. My God, this guy. Anyway, in other news, Gina LaPlaca, the Democrat mayor of Lumberton, New Jersey, was arrested this week for drunk driving with a toddler in the car. In 2023, she was also arrested on assault charges. This is the Democrat mayor of New Jersey. And it happened today. I'm telling you, it was a bad day for the Democrats. It was a bad day for the Democrats, indeed. Truly a bad day. And that's why we're here. Because I want to give the light to the stories that happened in a day that... Definitely subscribe. You are missing out if you're not subscribed for the critically acclaimed The Democrats Are 150% Fuck franchise. In other news... If you want to see the gayest thing of all time, holy downfalls, Batman. Another thing that happened, just to be clear, another thing that happened today. This is literally today content. This entire video is on downfalls that happened today. If you are not subscribed, you are missing out. Get ready for the gayest moment in the history of the news.
They might have lost to Donald Trump.
Yeah. And again, maybe I have PTSD, but this just reminds me of what Republican voters were like from 2010 through 2016.
He has PTSD from Trump. From Trump. He has PTSD from Trump. This is so sad. These are the people that shit on the military. But Trump, every time I close my eyes, I just see orange. There's just orange. It's everywhere.
I don't really think it's ideological. Trump was not far to the right, per se. He was far to the right on a couple issues on immigration and crime, but he also was, whatever you'd want to call him, in the middle or incoherent on foreign policy, on economic issues. So I think it could be anybody. I don't think it's along the ideological valence. I think it could be anyone that says, I am going to stand up and fight.
They might have lost.
Yeah. So he has PTSD from Trump, standing for post-Trump stress disorder. It's a thing. PTSD post-Trump stress disorder. Oh my God. Cryo-Trump every 4 years. It's gonna be crazy. Re-flares the PTSD. Like, I don't even know, man. Like, what is even going on? And MSNBC analyst Tim Miller says he had PTSD from Trump. How are you not embarrassed to say that? Batman couldn't torture that shit out of me. In other news, because I feel like it's important to cover all the things that happened today.
Former teacher in Martinsville is now facing 29 charges, including sexual misconduct with a minor and child molesting.
So as we know, according to the Democrats, all men are rapists, right? This is like a thing that they've been saying. Or no. They don't say all men are rapists. They say all rapists are men. This is like a big Democratic tagline. I am sure you have seen it if you've been on Twitter, which, for the love of God, for your own sanity, don't go on Twitter. You should subscribe to me instead. All right, I give you the funniest shit. I sift through the garbage to give you the chaos. So they say that not all men are rapists, but all rapists are men. Like, that's a quote that I've seen everywhere. Anyway.
Brittany Fortenberry first faced just 5 counts, but prosecutors say 5 more victims have come forward. They say Fortenberry had sex with some of the victims and provided them drugs. She now faces more than 250 years in prison if convicted.
262 years in prison. I personally think that that's too short. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do after 262 years. You're just going to let her out and she'll vote for Biden? God damn it. Anyway, to jail with you. Bye. Again, more things that happened literally today. Today. This literally happened today. This is the Fort Myers City Council members holding their hands and crying in regards to their law enforcement cooperating with ICE agents arresting illegal immigrant terrorists.
Thank you for what you said.
No!
Thank you for your comments.
You're so...
I cannot begin to imagine how difficult this is for you.
I know that I'm gonna have people in my audience that are gonna be like, Nux, have you no empathy for these people? My answer is simple. Ah! Found another one. Look, 3 of them. Side by side. We found 3 more. 3 more retards for the collection. Hell yeah. Consider me General Grievous, except I don't collect lightsabers. I collect retards. What a glorious day. And Cryo Trump every 4 years helps Nux find the retards. He gathers them, you know. I say he has quite the stash of retards. Yeah, anyway, no, I don't actually feel bad for these people, actually. Not at all.
The argument, and I know there's no malintent to it, that we would risk federal or state funding.
We are risking state funding for the sake of the illegal terrorists that we are keeping in the country. This is so sad.
I don't sign up for this.
No! Why am I laughing at their tears so much? Does that make me a bad person? Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna be real. No, it doesn't make me a bad person. They are donating their tears. They are putting the clown makeup on and they expect me to not laugh.
It is a tumultuous day and age.
Tumultuous!
And this is a day I hate sitting in the seat.
No!
But my city's not for sale.
My city is not for sale! Yes! I don't care about American citizens. I care about the illegal rapists. Those guys are important.
Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember Giraldo.
Council.
This is so sad.
Bersenberg, thank you for your words and thank you.
What powerful words?
Bersenberg, I can't.
I sit here to represent my city, but my city is not just all of us.
This is the lamest shit I've ever seen in my life. This is just a bunch of people in a room sitting in. These are like your leaders. I hope you're happy. These are the leaders of, where is this again? The Fort Myers City Council. This is the city council. These people are in charge of the city. They're all just sitting there sniffling over illegal immigrant rapist terrorists.
Sitting here is the people that live here
This is Jose.
to support you, Chief, to support the intent of the city.
No!
I can't stand behind.
This is the audience. We found the audience for the modern Snow White live action.
This is an immigrant, the only immigrant sitting in this council.
It's Jose.
Because
no, they're not arresting immigrants, okay? They're arresting illegal immigrants. Immigrants that should not be in the country, that have entered illegally, that have violated crimes, and they are sending them home. What is even going on? How are Democrats struggling between two options for the Democrats? Federal funding for my entire city or supporting terrorism? And they're like, oh, God, I had the hardest day of my life.
although this isn't about me particularly,
no.
I have been in that position.
Why, were you an illegal immigrant rapist? That's weird. I don't think so.
And I can't. This has...
Dog, Ben Shapiro getting more and more hydrated by the day. Somewhere out there, a libtard is crying, and I sense it.
I can't even express how heavy this is in my heart. And in my mind, knowing that the majority of us that come as immigrants, we don't come here to commit crimes. Of course there are crimes.
Bro, they're talking about illegal immigrants. No one is going after immigrants. Stop lying. Stop fear-mongering. Oh, all the immigrants sitting and shaking and shitting themselves in fear. The diaper runneth over. What are you talking about? Stop it. Is this a therapy session or is this city council? You're supporting criminals.
Out there, people that commit crimes, and everybody that commits a crime needs to be accountable for it.
Everyone that commits a crime should be accountable. But not the immigrants.
Regardless if they're illegal or not.
What did she just say? Everyone that commits a crime should be held accountable whether they're illegal or not. All the illegal ones have committed a crime. You know, it's in the name. What you just said. Oh my God, dude, what are we even gonna do?
But
this happened yesterday. I am telling you, if you are not locked in and subscribed for the Democrats are 150% fucked franchise, you are missing out on some glorious downfalls.
Notion that all immigrants have a motive. And
all immigrants had a motive. Yeah, tell that to the people that you know raped women.
And we are chased after. It's just something I just can't.
This is so sad. It brings tears to my penis.
So if I can just add once again, this is not a memorandum to create a group of officers to go out there and kick in doors and actively
dude, and the police is here, actually talking to this fucking room of babies.
Seek out immigrants.
Truly a sad whammon moment for real.
It's a process that allows officers who come in contact with people violating the laws, people creating or committing crimes that also happen to be an illegal alien and have a warrant, a civil warrant for that purpose.
Do you see what he's explaining? He's like, listen, we are not trying to ruin the lives of immigrants. We're just trying to let police arrest violent people. Okay? And no! How are you on the other side of history? How? Anyway, I thought this was a glorious moment, especially because the former Congressman Matt Gaetz said they didn't cry like this for Laken Riley. And they also didn't cry like this for the 300,000 children missing at the border. I just think that it's important to put this shit into perspective for just a second. There is just endless and infinite empathy. But for the wrong people. It's shocking to me to see this every time. How has empathy gotten weaponized that you always look at the, they're the weaker ones because they're not American citizens. So therefore they are the less privileged. So therefore they must always be correct. And somehow there is this weird brain rot that is on the left, and it's been here for a long time, but it is especially potent now that the bigger the victim is always just equal to the bigger the less privileged. The less privileged the person is, the more likely they're just completely correct. These people are fighting on behalf. They're literally fighting on behalf of these fucking illegal immigrants. This is weaponized empathy and emotional blackmail. Don't let it cloud your mind, soldiers! Don't let the forces of chaos corrupt you. This is why we have Primarch Tom Walz of the Republicum of Man. Tom Walz. Tom Homan. Tom Walz he's a fucking Damon Primarch for real. Dude, we have to come up with a whole list for this shit. Anyway, I wanted to wrap up with some wholesome news. A wholesome wrap up for us all. MSNBC was forced to apologize again today. Welcome to more today content. Because this happened today. MSNBC was forced to issue an on-camera correction after they claimed that Tulsi Gabbard said Trump is good friends with Putin, which is a lie because Tulsi Gabbard was actually referring to the Indian Prime Minister Modi, not Putin. They literally lied. Today is the 20th? Yeah, but it's like just the beginning of the 20th. This is within the last 24 hours.
Before we go, though, last night we reported on excerpts of an interview between the Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, and an Indian TV news network, in which she said that Trump was good friends with a world leader. We said that world leader was Vladimir Putin.
How did they not check this before saying that? They said on MSNBC that Trump was good friends with Putin without any evidence to it whatsoever. They were so wrong, they had to apologize.
But the full interview shows that Gabbard was referring to Trump and Indian Prime Minister Modi.
Yeah, it wasn't even controversial. It was on television. They could have just watched the context and just said it. How do you just come up there and look at her face? She's like, really didn't want to apologize for this one.
Clear that up.
Cleared that up. I'm sure that all the people that you feared mongered to yesterday will immediately have their fears assuaged. What a glorious day for me, specifically. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of The Democrats Are Cooked. This franchise is truly, it's truly a glorious franchise. Dude, the amount of looking I did yesterday just to find, I was gonna record this as it happened and as it unfolded, but there were more and more downfalls happening at any moment in time. I couldn't understand it. It was incredible. So I'm very glad that we've all come together here today. We've all come together here today to laugh at retards. Thank you so much, and have yourself a most wonderful evening. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.